Hi guys, welcome back to the episode 2 of my CN vlog and also episode 2 of my new camera vlog. I have to tell you, I was so excited when I saw how heavy the snow was. Since my university is in the south, I honestly haven't seen snow like this in years. My family and I were all hyped, so we decided to spend more time outside. But after walking around for a bit, we were literally freezing, so we stopped for some hot tea. After a short break at this random little cafe we found on the street, we just started wandering around with no real plans, and honestly those are my favorite walks. At that night, we finally saw the famous pagoda again. I think the last time I was here was about 5 years ago, but this time we found the perfect photo spot at night, and I gotta say, it feels like barely anything has changed. I really love that feeling, like revisiting places from your past. Like time just pauses for a second. For our last day, we decided to visit the Terracotta Army Museum, and this is also the first roasted sweet potato I had after coming back to China. I gotta say, the museum is huge. I used to imagine it with reading textbooks, but seeing it in real life is just completely different. I was genuinely shocked standing there, looking at all those terracotta soldiers side by side, because every single one of them is unique, no two faces are the same. I honestly can't even imagine how much work those craftsmen put into this. It's just insane to think people from that ancient time were able to complete such a massive project. Even though it was on a holiday, there were still tons of visitors. I took some photos with the soldiers, and that's pretty much wraps up our CN trip. After I got back home, I went straight to my study mode. I'm currently preparing for a few entrance exams, not even sure what to call them exactly, but I'm actually pretty happy that part of it tests my English skills, so I'm putting extra focus on that because I still have about 1 month of holiday left and I really don't want my English to get rusty before going back to Sydney. I was also finishing a news article about this true crime case in Australia. A couple who murdered and wanted children for money just to make space for more kids. People used to call them baby farmers, which sounds so ironic and disturbing at the same time. Later on, the government even changed the name of that street, and gradually people just stopped talking about the story. It slowly faded from public memory. It was quite interesting, actually. Studying can get boring sometimes, and I actually enjoy reading stories like this. They really keep my brain active and make things a little bit more interesting. After studying, I got a little hungry, but it wasn't mealtime yet, so ice cream it is. This time I chose the panettone flavor along with the mulberry sorbet. The panettone one is pretty thick and rich, so I needed something sour and refreshing to balance it out. Perfect combo, honestly. Alright, that's it for these past 2 or 3 days. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.